Is that us? That's us. It's us. I'm on the wrong thing. Cats playing the Gears of War. I'm lost. I'm a P5. What do I got? A pre-order or something? How's they playing? I'm about to ask Uncle Google. Uncle Google, how do you play Gears of War beta? How do you gain access to the Gears of War beta? To gain access to the Gears of War beta, you either pre-order the game digitally, have an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, or own a digital copy of the Ultimate Edition. The beta is available on the PS5. So you telling me if I pre-order Gears right now, I can get the beta? How long the beta last? How long does the Gears of War beta last? Running from June 13th and then June. This 2-week format allows players to experience the multiplayer across platforms. Oh, so I would have had to pre-order it. Oh, so it's about almost over for it. They say it lasts from. It said it was running from June 13th to June 15th and June 22nd. I mean, from June 20th to June 22nd, which is what, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, just a weekend. Nah, I'm not pre-ordering. I can wait on the game if it's like that. I feel you if you want some content though, but I ain't playing good in so long. They gonna smoke my boots anyway. I remember Merc was playing that junk. He was like, "Nah, this ain't it." He was like, "2K ain't it." I'm not 2K, but he was saying, "Damn, Gears ain't it." We in the chat. We in the chat. Oh, they thought they about to get him a little going. No Sirski. Alright, that's me in the chat. Don't worry about nothing. Let me set up because I changed my mind about how I'm gonna play this game today. What up, y'all? It's your boy Walla_Gaming YT on YouTube, and this is another edition of NBA 2K25 Play Now Online. um, when I watched my gameplay back, I kind of realized what was happening. I wasn't fully in control of the defense. So we're going to have to just start being in control of everything to help defense and everything on all our own, because that's what 5v5 basketball is about. Locking in. Hold on. All the lighters in the couch. That's crazy work. That's crazy. Go ahead and get this game jumping, man. I said I was gonna play with the Rockets. I ain't really never look at the teams. Yeah. They got some hitters. They got some shooters for sure. Just gotta make them lock up. I don't know, them boys might be pretty straight though. And they got Bobo. I don't know if that Dunn nigga can guard him. Is that Grayson Allen? Is that Grayson Allen?
With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Here we go. And so off the tip, it is New York. Inside, Towns. Anthony Towns. with the power
Hey, my
finish.
babies.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. 4-point game. For three, Durant. Bridges, right side. About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Towns. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson." Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Down low. Here's Towns.
Brunson, a nice feed. That's just good offense.
Now Beal. To the inside. Richards. Towns with a rebound. Here's New York. Outside Brunson. Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker with it. Pass to Dunn. Here's Beal. 6 to shoot. And here's Durant. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, not going to get over on KD here. If you give him a chance to attack the basket, he'll be at the
We
rim.
got to lock up on D.
Knicks
Really
leading
straight.
by 4. Outside Brunson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Count it. Good.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Well, I don't think any
Round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Anunoby. No points so far. No good that time. Excellent D there from Booker. Beal outside. And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Durant. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
You can't give Kevin Durant baskets, but certainly can't be that easy for him.
Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. It's Beal on the wing. From deep. Durant, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Durant. On the wing, Durant. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. He nails it, and we're tied. Durant's got 8.
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far.
Little good, goddamn.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Booker can't get it to go.
He's got
I'm
a
always
nice
slightly
feel for that
early, so I'm not
crossover,
really.
but you still have to finish.
Right side, Robinson. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Here's Booker. He takes it in. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Payne with it. Beal picks him up. Outside McBride. Sends it home from 3-point land. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Booker. The shot misses. Knicks leading by 3. Outside Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Right wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 8.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Beal surveying the D, shoots from the line. The Knicks pull it in. It's Bridges on the wing. No points yet. Out to the wing. Left side McBride.
Good shit.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You good, my lady?
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, hey guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And here are the Suns now, trailing by 5. The 3, Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 11 points.
Looks so effortless for Kevin Durant, making long-range shots look unchallenging.
Here's McBride. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Out to Beal. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep.
Damn.
It's rebounded by McBride.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the paint. Achua with the dunk.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Here's Bull. Good work defensively by Towns.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. To the middle. Oh, it's
ball with the D.
Here's Durant. 11 points in the game.
Putting on a clinic tonight. Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Feel.
A minute 6 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Towns. It's Hart on the wing. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, a guy who loves attacking the rim. Hart putting some muscle on it.
Suns trail by 4. And here's Jones. "35 seconds left to the second period. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. And stolen by Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, if you're going to commit a shooting foul against Plumlee, do it when he has a high percentage look inside.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of this game. And he's good on the second. So it's the Knicks now. Outside Brunson. With 4 on the clock. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front, leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Suns trail by 3. Right side Bull. And he gets the bucket. Bull's got his first bucket in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
To the inside. And that one's good. Bull's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Right side Brunson. Rejected by Bull. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
He gonna know that mismatch now. I am too.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
That one goes. Count it. Bull's got 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Brunson. Bull grabs the board. The Suns lead by 3. And no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball, Brent.
Incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Anunoby on the wing. He's scoreless.
And one.
Yeah, that one's good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Jones with the ball. Hard covering. Pass to Bol. He can't get that one to fall. And the Knicks with possession. Here's Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Grayson Allen.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Bol. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. New York making a switch here. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. 20 feet out. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Now Allen. Yet to see a basket. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. And the Suns lead by 1.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Towns on a screen. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Outside Jones. Up top O'Neal. Clock at 6. Down low. Plumlee. Achua with some nice D.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Right side, Brunson. Puts up a 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns trailing. 46 seconds left in the third. Puts up a deep 3. The shot that time not on target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one's off. No good on the second free throw. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. It's a 1-point game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Brunson. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 3. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by McBride. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. New York out in front. They're up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment.
We need one of them papers.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Knicks leading by 3. Outside Payne. Out to the right wing. Here's Achua. And he banks in the layup.
That's crazy,
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Booker with it. Booker drives in. And the basket is good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Outside McBride. Back to Payne. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Suns trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Booker. Back to Beal. Dunn right side. Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
Oh my God,
Well,
bro!
the
I tried to
defender's
pass it to
stopping
this
the
nigga, and he didn't pass
developing
it to
fast
him.
break.
They passed
That
it
looks
to
like a
the
transition
other
take
nigga.
foul. And some stats here, guys.
Had
The
him
scoring
cutting to the
breakdown
basket.
for the Knicks.
Yeah,
Well,
the
not
wrong
content
pass.
to take what the defense gives
That's
them.
on me.
They're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Knicks leading by 3. Pass to McBride. And he jams it home with authority.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Booker looking around. The 3 is up. And they get it back to the paint. Here's Durant. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to Towns. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
We still win the game.
Next substitution, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson.
Suns trail by 5. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. That one's wide left. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Come on, bro. Can't
Might have
foul.
been a little force from Brunson, but he gets in there to get the foul.
No good on the free throw.
We can still win this game, bro.
Jalen Brunson.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Booker. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The 3, Durant.
Damn.
Towns with
Like
the
to
rebound.
get that shit to go.
Every possession counts for them right
They
now.
slightly
That's
early.
not going to get it done.
That's a mean off the floppy too.
Here's Brunson. Down low. And
They
it's
played him,
powered
bro.
home
No, I'm
by
saying they ain't letting
Towns.
me get the interception.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on OG
We
Anunoby.
got slightly low.
A spindly guy. Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Hard to way in that
New
deep.
York leading by 6. Here's Brunson.
Get that shit out of here, boy.
Denied. He sends it right off the glass. Booker with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Outside Durant. Oh, KD.
It's KD though.
Against contact inside.
It's KD though.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 3.
I thought that was the difference.
Here's Brunson.
This
Sneaking
big body
inside.
dunk.
It's
I'm gonna be mad
Brunson.
at that.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They trail by 6. Left side Durant. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. On the wing, Durant. And
Why did he
stolen by
lob it?
Brunson.
Oh, that was on me there.
Ooh, plenty of contact
Yeah,
on
we
that
had the
shot.
foul.
Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
For a big, Towns
Yeah, we could
is
have
an
won this game.
effective
I gotta
free
learn how
throw
to shoot
shooter.
without them
You
boys.
really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And he
I
does
don't know how
get
to
the
shoot with
second.
nobody.
And that makes it a 7-point lead.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Beal outside. 4-3.
Come
It's
on,
rebounded by
bro.
New York.
We
Given
getting
his
everybody out the
range,
floppy
you'd
screen.
expect him
Still
to
can't
capitalize on that
goddamn get
opening.
that
And Brunson
Body.
gets it to go.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Dang, see, I might have could have hit with Bill, just didn't know it.
So New York wins it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really
I really just wasn't hitting with them boys. Bill 1 for 3. The bench came in, did they big 1-2. What ball at? Yeah, he put up some numbers. There's a mismatch down there. I gotta learn how to shoot with them boys. Do your big 1-2. Oh, this nigga got a couple games up on him. He might be kind of fly. OKC, the Lakers, bro. He played with the big dogs. Boy, you ought to go out there with young Alonzo, bro. No, I don't know. I probably need to get somebody I can at least shoot with pretty good. Huh? Did she say America Online be some bullshit?
I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Pass to Cunningham. Now Thompson. Back to Harris. Cunningham on the wing. To the middle. Doesn't go for him. Green with the defensive effort.
Watch out, my lady.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
That's my fault, bro. I don't know where all the shit is. And I don't know how to shoot with none of these boys, but I'm about to have a Jimmy coming out the floppy. I'm about to have that young boy to be chilling with the Valkyrie. I call him that shooting guard. That nigga look like what's that young boy name from Kentucky? Jack Harlow. Young Jack Harlow, you know what I'm saying? About to be chunking all kinds of trades with Jack Harlow. Okay, we gonna rock out. I'll rock with the time now. Give me time to hit the smoke. That's good. Yeah. And I don't know how to shoot the stealth, but I'm about to damn try. I ain't gonna go crazy with him though. I ain't gonna like keep shooting threes with him. But I'm definitely gonna try to shoot with him.
Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Okay now.
Here's Curry. Butler on the wing. Shoots it from the high post. The rebound by Detroit.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Cunningham.
Oh, I ain't okay to get down right like that now. Hold on, big bro.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so it's Detroit with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Cunningham.
Man,
He makes
they had him
no
locked down to my
mistake.
man.
Slam dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Looney. Over Duran. Duran with the
Oh,
rebound.
that's crazy. He had
And here's
bodied him
Cunningham.
up
He'll
and
bring it up
everything.
for Detroit.
Nice.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's Curry, following the score by Detroit. To the inside, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
The three from Curry. Rebound Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. With the teardrop. That one goes in.
Oh, my God.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the 2nd round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
The shot's good. Cunningham's got 13.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Outside, Green. Outside Butler. Green, a screen. Doesn't go that time. Oh, great D that time from Harris. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Into the lane. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Oh, my God, bruh.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Hardaway. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Curry looking it over. Pass to Podziemski. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to hold.
Oh, God. Nigga, take a nap.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action
Let me
so
tell you
far.
about my dead baby.
All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Beasley, right side. Pass to Ivy. Nice start
He
for
still
him.
got
Sinking
it.
his first shot.
Look at the IQ.
Yeah,
Such
really
a
is.
smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
Now Green. Yet to see a basket. Looney with the ball. Back to Green. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
And the shot's good.
That's on me.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Curry. Curry from inside.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't
They
need
all
to
on
be a
Curry
41
ass. They
scorer.
bullying my
role
nigga,
is to
bruh.
impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. And yep, it's good.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Curry. Back to Green. Outside Curry. A shot from the high post. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And now it's just a 4-point Pistons lead.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
Beasley outside. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Rebounded by Green.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting. Now that's all that matters.
I needed the, what's the name?
And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by Green.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Left side, Butler. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Detroit.
Oh, not
Their
on my
biggest lead of the
boy.
game was 9.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Here's Podziemski. Ivy with the defensive effort.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Fires for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Butler on the wing. Spins. Oh, Butler, what a dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Out to Beasley. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Beasley. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pistons on top, leading by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
That was a big.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Payton. And stolen by Cunningham. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Outside Payton. Pass to Hield. Back to Payton. Inside. Jackson Davis misses. The Pistons lead by 9.
Yeah, the authority problem, buddy.
Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Jackson Davis. And the layup falls.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Oh, my God, don't foul him.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro, all parents be going through it with their kids, bro.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's Cunningham. And he drives in.
Oh,
Smooth
bro, I'm not
drive
getting
by
that fast
Cunningham.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
I'm only going to get good if I keep going.
Outside Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payton's got his first 2 points. The Pistons lead by 7. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
I love big guards. And Cunningham using the size to perfection.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And Detroit making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Now the Warriors with it. Outside Payton. To the paint. Hield for 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. A minute 58 left in the third. That shot off the mark. Warriors trail by 9. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. That one misses. Here's Ivy. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And here's Jackson Davis. Can't get it to fall.
Nobody's blocked.
Now here's Schroeder. Uses the glass on the layup. Schroeder's got 6.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Hield from outside. Knocks down the triple.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Outside Schroeder. Oh, a special move before that shot. Schroeder's gotten 4 this quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Kuminga's shot is off. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Schroeder. It's tipped. And they're on the run. On the wing, Payton.
Get out there, Hill.
And he banks in the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And that'll do it for the third quarter.
Hey, I gotta learn how to shoot with these boys, man. I learn how to shoot, I'll be
we'll
straight.
Get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
They really be the main thing. I can get loose, I just can't shoot.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Pistons lead by 9. Here's Ivy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the leaping ability of Ivy? I mean, taking it all the way there to the rim.
Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Good. And Butler gets the assist.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And it's blocked by Butler. Inside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Sasser left side. Pass to Holland.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Warriors trail by 8. On the wing, Curry from downtown. The rebound by Detroit. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Beasley. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. No one near him. That shot, no good. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Sasser. An easy 2 on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Detroit lead.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
On the wing, Curry. Back to Podziemski. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Down low. It's stolen by Looney. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Butler
on,
can't get it to
Jimmy.
go. The Pistons lead by 10. Here's Stewart.
Why did he
teardrop.
try to post up?
B.A.,
Looney, why
when
would
he
you do
gets
that?
the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Curry.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
It's tipped.
Oh my God, that boy ain't do nothing to put his damn hands up.
Ivy outside to the inside and finished off by Stewart.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Butler. And a foul
gonna let
called on the
Jimmy
way
drop,
up.
man.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Malik Beasley.
I gotta get you.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge, a wing who battles inside.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Curry's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Green gets up and powers it down.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Pass to Harris. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Curry. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
I know, right?
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. 11-point game. Warriors with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
Jimmy Butler taking 2.
And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 10.
That's a pretty quick.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's Sasser. Count it.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's both from the stripe.
Let's definitely that free throw. They won't even get shot.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Looney grabs a miss.
Defense, baby.
Outside Butler.
That's way off. It was weird.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks.
It was blowing past my boy Curry. Excuse me.
How they go from 9 Now, you know last week we bought a 20-pound bag at Walmart.
Or what?
Of cat food.
Yeah.
Now this week they're selling 15.5 bags. That
Oh, excuse me.
This is so stupid. Like, how y'all not saving that much to not give us five extra? Come on. These people are getting ridiculous how they just.
Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So the Rockets win the tip. Here's Smith. Oh, yes, the turnaround. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now Eason. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Harden outside. Here's the three. Şengün with the rebound.
Oh, I messed it up.
Inside. And it's Smith missing. And here's Los Angeles. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Oh, my God. I messed it all
Well,
up.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Clippers. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Here's Leonard. And terrific work on the offensive.
Nice work, Kawhi.
And the work rate that Kawhi shows on every play never takes a moment off, and that can lead to second chance opportunities.
Powell with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Harden, no good. High post, Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. Şengün, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Leonard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Thompson. He takes it in.
Ooh,
and he drops the layup off the glass.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Harden. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Fucking hard,
and once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That's great.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Harden.
Damn,
that one off the back iron and out. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Pass to Harden. And that
oh my God, Harden. No, any cold.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first. The drive by Thompson. The shot's good.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Driving with him.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün Jie is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Van Vliet. James Harden picking up that last basket. And the foul on Tari Eason. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Houston making a switch. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Leonard. No luck that time on the shot that would have put Now the Rockets with it. Here's Thompson to the left side wing. Houston moving the ball around. Green in the post. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Leonard. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Stolen by Harden. Dunn, wide open, he fired, and it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to
Pat Boy dropped a three without no green.
He wanted to do it too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was gonna fall.
And that concludes.
No, you carry your ass out there in the sun.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Houston.
Too early.
Here's Green. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Houston.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Al Harden, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Right at the free throw line.
God almighty.
Rockets trail by 5. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
I'm going to say, he is so little. You better just turn around and shoot over that man.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Van Vliet. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show
who is the most active defensively.
Substitution on the court. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dunn right side. Pass to Eubanks. Great defense that time from Şengün. Smith outside. Takes the three. Drills it from outside. Smith's got 5.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
From deep, Harden. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Rocket substitution. Thompson. Dylan Brooks.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard. And it's blocked by Şengün. Thompson in the corner. To the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Harden outside. And there's the drive.
Come on, bro.
Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Rockets score.
And I like VanVleet's shot selection. Terrific at looking to score when he sees the opportunity.
Here's Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. And that one drops for him. Harden's got 14 points.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Always under control. The game of James Harden, look, it's crazy. He just goes at his own pace.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No.
And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Now here's Harden. 16 points for him. Pass to Powell. Charity strike shot. Harden can't hit. And here's Thompson. He's got 6. It's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Harden. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Powell. Still without a basket. Here's Simmons. And
bro,
no
you
good
being
that time.
Simmons, bro.
Good D by Thompson. And he drives in.
You being Simmons, bro. You got to show him what you're about now.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Şengün. Now Eason. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Şengün for the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Şengün's got 9.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's Simmons. Good D by
Brandon
Thompson.
Simmons just trash now.
It wasn't a clear pass.
You being Simmons.
That's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
I got to count the foot.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For Houston, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpey's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanović. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
And here is Simmons following the 3 from Jabari Smith.
I feel like you're bigger than him, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on?
All right, Simmons, I see
you're like so much bigger and, you know, my boy.
Van Vliet on the wing. The Clippers grab the miss.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Bogdanović with it. It's Powell on the wing. Outside, Simmons. Driving inside.
Look at that dude, man. Look at that dude, man. Look at that dude, man. This little ass dude, man. Fuck out of here. Little ass dude.
Reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dillon Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dillon is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that.
Talking about LeBron, mama on the man, bro.
And timeout is called
Watch
by
your mouth, bro.
This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
You dead out here, boy. Talk about the king mama, boy. Anything for $1, right? Anything for that coin you on.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Oh, yeah, you loaded too. Yeah, come on. Ooh.
And Simmons slams it in.
You too little too, bro.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Thompson outside.
come on, bro. They call it for a gajillion screens. He can't just hold his own out there.
Points there on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Zubac.
Come on, baby.
Dunk by Zubac.
Get up, little nigga.
Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. In the corner, Smith with it. Buries it from three-point range.
Damn, hit that dude. Who's good?
Smith's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Simmons. That shot is off. Nice D from Brooks. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets.
Right.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
Too little, boy.
Simmons got 8 points.
Too little, boy.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons.
Little dude.
Refusing to let the contact get to him.
To the left wing. .43 seconds left in the third.
They be letting them niggas get anything. Even hands in their face.
And
Maybe I
that's
might
what
have
the
to start
pump fake's
jumping.
there
Like
for.
doing
Get
the
your
back
man
jump.
off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Simmons.
They should let him
It's
get there,
rebounded by
bro.
Houston.
Come on, man. And now he cold.
Thompson with it.
He was right at the
Outguarded
goal.
by
Boy.
Simmons. The drive by Thompson. Smith wide open. He fires. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. One second left. And that one released.
He couldn't do nothing out there. That boy just looking crazy.
Wrap up the third.
Damn, Ben. Hey, Ben, I got you a couple points, though, my boy. Yeah, they got to count for something.
With the start of the fourth quarter.
And I took a jumper with you. You know, they say you don't even be trying to take jumpers out there. I let you get a jump off. You know what I'm saying? They got to count for something, right?
Behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth.
Time to cook up. Fourth quarter. We need one of them runs.
And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Landale. No good with the elbow jumper. Here's Leonard. Leonard running the floor.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Green inside the three-point line. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Normally he drains that.
Leonard on the wing. Pocket 6. Kawhi confident inside.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Van Vliet wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Pass to Leonard. Over Green. Another miss by Leonard. Rockets trail. Right side Green. Here's Whitmore. They kick it out to Green. Here's Landale. Zubac's defending.
Nice.
They now take the lead. Landale's got his first basket. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Pass to Leonard. Here goes Kawhi. And that one is good. 10 points for Leonard.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Teardrop shot.
Damn,
by
damn.
Smith.
I held it too long.
And here's Houston. It's a one-point game. Thompson, left side. To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Then don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Here's Leonard.
Come on, baby.
Move inside from Kawhi.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Stolen by Harden.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing.
Damn,
Thompson
that
with
was
the
the
rebound. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 1. Down low. Here's Şengün.
Man, that's trash, bro. They be letting this
assist
nigga
from
get
Thompson. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh my God! Why didn't he just dunk it?
Here's Thompson. Harden drops the miss. And it's done in the corner. Back to Leonard. Over Smith.
Why is he shooting, bro?
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Smith, no luck. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Done outside. Outside Leonard. Pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. It drops.
Let's go, baby.
Just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here. He was determined to deliver.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
23 seconds left in the game. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Now, into the lineup for your players. Number 1.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Back to Thompson. Can't cash in. And they go to the intentional foul.
They're about to try to get a game away.
Second team.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Misses the tray.
He barely went in.
The W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony.
That boy Harden. That boy Harden. And Kawhi. Everybody took the most shots supposed to take the shot, besides Ben Simmons. He probably wasn't supposed to take that many shots.
It wasn't as hard to get out the pool this time. They were easier.
I would say your body got used to it. Well, we were supposed to lose that game. We beat them on that. Nah, no, we wasn't. We were supposed to win that game. There was that Şengün dude. He was hitting clean with him. And him. Şengün was hitting him. That boy was hitting him too. I wasn't expecting him to hit them shots like that. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Get off this damn game. Good way to close it out.